Hello students, today's topic is color in coordination compounds. We know that when all the coordination compound they show variety of colors. So why they shows different types of colors that we are going to see in this class. See generally why we see colors, that reason see first here. Our white light has 7 colors. Vibgyor, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Okay, so these all 7 colors. Vibgyor, okay, this has 7 colors. These 7 colors, energy and wavelength is different here. So from violet to red here, as we move, the energy is decreases. Energy is decreases and wavelength is increases. Energy is decreases and wavelength is what here increases. According to our formula, E is equal to hc by lambda here. Energy and wavelength they are inversely proportional, and frequency it is directly proportional. Okay, because E is equal to h nu. 1 by lambda is nothing but what here frequency here. So this energy is directly proportional to the frequency and energy is inversely proportional to the wavelength here. So these 7 colors Vibgyor here, each color's wavelength and energy is different here. This violet has the highest energy and lowest wavelength here, and red color here, this red color has lowest energy and highest wavelength here. Okay, so these all 7 colors have different energy and wavelength. This is Vibgyor light here. Now come to here, this white light when falls on any sample or any substance, so this substance absorbs some wavelength here and reflect remaining wavelengths. It will absorb some energies wavelength here and reflects remaining color here. So in this sample, suppose it's absorb yellow color wavelength here and remaining colors get reflected here. This reflected colors they added to each other and forms a complementary color. That complementary color can be seen by our eyes. Okay, so this is a complementary color wheel we have here. If you see here, yellow color absorbed by the sample and its complementary color is violet here. This is violet, blue, indigo not there. So violet, blue, green, yellow, orange, red here. So if a substance absorb violet color wavelength, then remaining they will get reflected and its complementary color is what here violet. This violet in front of what we have, that is its complementary color here. So we can see this violet color here. Actually in the general there is no color for any substance. This is just our eye process. So which any substance if they absorb light and reflected remaining light, so this remaining reflected lights they will get added up and gives a complementary color. That complementary color can be seen by our eyes here. Only if they reflects the wavelength, that only we can see with our eyes here. Now if they absorb all the wavelengths, if a sample absorb all the wavelength and does not reflect anything, then what will happen here? This sample appears black. This sample appears what here? Black here. And if they will not absorb anything, any wavelength cannot be absorbed by substance, then what happens? This light will be transmitted as it is here. It will get reflected as it is. All the colors, Vibgyor it will be. Then this sample appears white here. Okay. So that means here to see the colors, the substance should absorb some wavelength and it should reflect remaining wavelengths light here, and that remaining reflected light they will get added up and gives a complementary color. That complementary color can be seen by our eyes here. Okay, understood? So like this way we can see the colors here. So for coordination compounds, why the coordination compound shows different types of colors, that we will see now. Okay, so see here why coordination complex compound they shows color here. Reason we want here, as we know the coordination compounds consist of metals and ligands. So in the presence of ligands, this metals d orbital splits into two sets. Okay, that is T2G set and EG set. It is for octahedral. This is H2O6, vanadium H2O6. It is octahedral complex. It is. So this d orbital splits into two sets, T2G set and EG set. And this metal atom has an unpaired electron here. Okay, so 3 unpaired electron we have here. Vanadium 2 plus. Vanadium oxidation atomic number is what? 23. Okay, so 23 means and plus 2 charge here. For plus 2 charge, what is the electronic configuration? Argon 3d3 here. Atomic number is what here? 23 here. So 4s2 3d3 it is. For vanadium plus 2 means 3d3 it will come here. 2 electron from 4s2 it will be removed here. So 3 unpaired electron we have here. So to this sample, if we pass the light here, so what will happen? These electrons, they will absorb some wavelength light here and jumps into the higher energy level here. Okay. So see, if it is splitting is less, then they will absorb the low energy wavelength. See here, this is our here we have. So as I said, these all colors wavelength is different here. From violet to red, the wavelength is increases and energy is what here decreases. So if splitting is less here, then the ligand, then the metal it will absorb low energy wavelength here. Okay, so it will absorb that low energy wavelength and jump into the higher energy here in EG set here. But here it is unstable, so it will fall down again. When it fell down, so it emitted radiation in the form of what? Which color? In the form of color, and that color will be what? Complementary color. So what it absorbed, it imitated the complementary color of that one. Okay, that means here this is a weak ligand. H2 is what? Weak ligand here. Oxidation state is what here? +2 here. So splitting will be less only here. So that's why here they will observe the yellow color wavelength here. Yellow color wavelength they will observe. See here, yellow color wavelength energy will be less here. So they will observe yellow color wavelength. And what is the complementary color for yellow? It is violet. This violet has what here? High energy. This is what a high energy we have with this violet. So we will get this. So this complex color is what here? Violet. Okay. Are you getting this one? Here the splitting here is less here. So that's why this compound will absorb the low energy wavelength here and jumps to the EG set here. But here it is unstable, so it falls down. When it fall down, at that time it emit radiation in the form of color here. Which color? Complementary color of the absorbed light here. So yellow color wavelength light, if it absorbed, so its complementary color be what here? Violet here. That's why its color is violet here. That means here the color of the coordination compound depend on the crystal field splitting, that is delta O value here. This is delta O value. Depends on what? Delta O value. If the splitting is less, then they will absorb the low energy wavelength, and splitting is more, then they will absorb the high energy wavelength here. For example, see here this one, vanadium H2O6 3 plus here. So this splitting depends on what? This splitting depends on the oxidation state of the central metal atom and the type of ligand here. Okay, so here 2 plus charge is there, here 3 plus charge is there. As we know that one, as the charge is increases, the splitting is increases. Delta O value it is here what? Increases here. So in this case, this splitting will be large here. This is T2G set, this is EG set here. Here we have 3 unpaired, but plus 3 means here what it will be? It is argon 3d2 here. Correct? V3 plus oxidation state. So 2 unpaired electrons are there, and when the light is passes through this substance, 1 electron will jump to the higher energy level here. Okay. So but this gap is more here, splitting is more here. That's why they will observe the high energy wavelength here, that is violet color here. So this is our color wheel, and here we have violet, blue, green, yellow, orange and red here. Now this time because the splitting is more here, delta O value is large here, so this complex will absorb the high energy wavelength here, that is violet here, and when it falls down it gives its complementary color, that is what here, yellow here. So that's why this complex color is what here, yellow here. Okay, so from this two example we can conclude two things here. What are those two things means here? The color of the coordination compounds depends on the crystal field splitting value here, delta O value. If this value is high, okay, the color will be different, and if it is low, then also the color will be different, because they will absorb that energy wavelength here and reflect the high energy wavelength here. Okay, so we have to see this one now. This crystal field splitting, it depends on which factors. It depends on the first, the metal's oxidation state, and the second is the types of ligands. If strong ligand is, then the splitting will be high, and weak ligand is there, splitting will be less here. These are the two main factors for the splitting of this d orbitals. Okay, so here we have seen the ligand are same here, but metal is also same, but oxidation state is different here, so they are showing different colors. Similarly, if we are taking the same metal but the ligands are different, they will show the different colors here. Okay, because the splitting value, delta O value will be different here, so they shows different colors also. So we see that example also. So see here, next example is, here we have three examples. Chromium, okay, hexafluorochromium, this is hexaaqua-chromium, this is hexaamine chromium. So in these three complexes, the metal is same here. Okay, so metal is chromium and the charge is also same here, 3 plus, 3 plus, 3 plus, or they have charge. Oxidation state is also same here. What is difference here? Here ligands are different here. The ligands are different here. Here fluoro we have, here aqua, and here we have amine here. Now due to the change in the ligand here, the splitting is different here. Why? Because here the ligand strength is different here. So ligand strength, if you see here, fluoro, aqua, H2O, and here amine. According to the strong field strength, the spectrochemical series, this amine is a strong field ligand, then aqua, then the low weak field ligand is what here, fluoro here. This is the here order for this strong field ligand here. Amine will be the strongest, then aqua, then what here, fluoride here. So depend on the strength here. Now their crystal field splitting value will be different here. Because fluoro is a weak field ligand, so the delta O value will be here, low here. So due to that, they will absorb the low energy wavelength here. Okay, the color is what here, green here. Green means they will absorb what here. This is the complementary color we are seeing here. So which color they will absorb? They will absorb the red color wavelength here. So red color wavelength energy is lowest here. So because it is a weak field ligand, the splitting is less here, delta O value is less here, that's why they will absorb the red color wavelength here. Okay, and gives the complementary color of what here, green here. So this is green color we are getting here. Next, if you come for aqua here, for aqua it is a strong ligand compared to the fluoride here. That's why here the splitting is a little bit more here compared to this one here. So they will absorb. What is the color here? Violet here. So violet's complementary color what here? Yellow here. So this is yellow. So little bit here delta O value increases. So they will absorb the high energy wavelength, that is yellow here, and they will absorb what here? Yellow color wavelength here, and gives a complementary color of what here? Violet here. Okay. Now here amine is the strongest ligand, so crystal field splitting value is more here. This gap is more here. The crystal field splitting is high here, in this case highest among these three here. So they will absorb the high energy wavelength. So high energy wavelengths, what we have here? Violet. Here the color is yellow. That means it absorbs which color here? Violet. High energy wavelength it will absorb violet here. and it gives a complementary color what here, yellow here. Okay, so from three example we can say that one, if the crystal field splitting value is low here, then they will observe low energy wavelength here and reflects the high energy wavelength. Okay, and this crystal field splitting, it depends on two factors, oxidation state of metal and the ligands here. If the ligand changes, the color is changes. So we have to see the order here. So if ligands order from weak ligand to the strong ligand, according to that the color will change here. Okay, and oxidation state changes, then also the color is changes. Now second point, that is this d orbital, it should be contain unpaired electron. This d orbital should contain unpaired electron, and this Eg set should also be empty here. Okay, so if both are filled, then there is no, this is called DD transition. What it is called? DD transition. The color formation in the coordination compound takes place due to the DD transition. So for DD transition, unpaired electron should be there compulsory in the metals, and Eg set also should be empty here. Okay, and if all the orbitals are filled with electrons, so there is no DD transition, no color formation takes place. For example, here we have two compounds here. For this one, Zn plus 2, if we have oxidation state, here we have D10, and if we have Cu plus, okay, here also D10 electronic configuration, D subshell is filled with 10 electrons here. In this case, the color formation does not take place. The compound will be what here? Colorless. So coordination compound, they will show the colors due to the presence of unpaired electron. The unpaired electron should be there in the metal, and they will show the color in presence of ligands only. If we remove the ligand from here, they will be colorless. This compound will be colorless. Why? Because in the presence of ligand only, they split into two sets here, P2G set and EG set. Okay, so in the absence of ligand, this splitting does not take place. So there is no DD transition, only takes place. That's why the compound will be what here? Colorless. So for the color formations, the complex compound should have ligands, and the metal atom should compulsory contain an unpaired electron. Then only they will show the colors, and these colors depends on the crystal field splitting value here. If the value is high or low, then the color changes here. Okay. Some compounds in inorganic chemistry, like MnO4 minus and Cr2O7 minus 2, these complexes, they will not have any electron in the d orbital, but then also they shows color here. Why they will show the color here? Magnus, MnO4 minus, KMnO4, purple color, it is violet color, they will show. Why they will show color here? See here, MnO4 minus, the oxidation state is +7 here. Okay, so +7 means here magnus, it is what? 25. 25 means electronic configuration what here? Argon 4s2 3d 5 here. So all these 7 electrons, if removed, +7 oxidation state, means it is argon only. So there is no electrons in the d subshell. It means here it should be colorless here, but it is not colorless. Why? Because here DD transition does not take place. What takes place here? O minus 2 oxygen we have here. This oxygen's oxidation state is what? O minus 2. That means it has 6 electrons here. So when light falls down on this substance or passes light here, this one electron jumps to this d orbital of magnus here. Okay, and here due to the, when it falls down, it gives the color here. This is called charge transfer. What it is called? Charge transfer. So they will show the color MnO4 minus 2 or here K2Cr2O7. They have colors due to the charge transfer. So this color formation in the inorganic compounds takes place by actually 3 types are there. One is DD transition, the second is charge transfer here, this charge transfer also. two types are there, that we are not going to see in detail, you don't that one. This is also just an extra information for you, that MnO4 minus and Cr2O7 minus 2, they have color due to the charge transfer here. Okay, now we are going to see the questions based on this color formation, how they can ask the questions. Okay, so see here how they will ask the question, which of the following coordination entities should be expected to absorb light of lowest energy? Lowest energy. So these compounds, among these compounds, which complex compound will absorb the lowest energy? Okay, so lowest energy who will absorb, whose splitting energy is less, they will absorb the lowest energy here. So we have to see now here, this metal is same here. Okay, oxidation state is also same here, plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. What is different here? Ligands are different here. En strong ligand, Cl weak ligand here, this amide strong ligand, cyano is a strong ligand. Okay, so these all three are the strong ligand. Weak ligand is what here? Chlorine here. Okay, chloro. So this chloro weak ligand splitting will be less here, so it will absorb low energy wavelength. So the option is what here? This B option is the correct option. Easy only here. Okay, so the basic concept to you remember that only, that splitting energy should be low, they will absorb the low energy wavelength here. Okay, and splitting is more means they will absorb high energy wavelength here. Okay, so that's why weak ligand means low energy wavelength, strong ligand means high energy wavelength. Okay, oxidation state, see, oxidation state is more, then they will absorb high energy wavelength. Oxidation state is less, then they will absorb low energy wavelength. That's it. Okay, next question, see here, which of the following complex ion is expected to absorb light here? I didn't write here the options, is expected to absorb light here. So options given here, this scandium, H2O3, NH3, 3 plus, B is titanium, En twice, NH3 twice, 4 plus, and C we have here chromium, NH3 6, 3 plus, and D we have zinc, NH3 6, 2 plus. Okay, so these are the options given here. Scandium, 2 ligands here, and we have 3 plus. Oxidation state, see here. What is the question? Which of the following complex ion is expected to absorb light? When they will absorb light? If they have an unpaired electron, then only they will absorb light. If the metal is having full d orbitals, completely filled orbital, or there is no electron also, if d0 we have here, if d0 is there and d10 we have here, then they will not absorb light. So d electron, it should not be fully empty and it should not be fully filled here. So in that case they will not absorb light here. So see here now. Scandium plus 3, scandium atom plus 3 means here 3d will be what here? 0. Scandium 21 here. Electronic configuration, argon 4s2 3d1 here. So all the 3 electron move here, so that's why here plus 3 means no 0 electrons here, so they will not absorb light here. So second is what here? Titanium 4 plus, scandium, titanium, vanadium. Scandium 22 here. Scandium 22, vanadium 24 means here what? 4s2 3d2 here. So plus 4 given oxidation state, all the 4 electrons will be gone means here there is a 3d will be what here? 0 here. So they will not absorb light here. Next we have chromium plus 3. Chromium atomic number is what here? 25. Electronic configuration 4s1 3d5 here. So 3 electron removes, 1 electron from here, 2 electron from here. So 3d3 here. 3d3 means 3 unpaired electrons are there here. So here this complex will absorb the light here. Okay, and D option Arab. So D option what was there? D option Zn plus 2 something was there here. D option. Yes, Zn NH3 6 and 2 plus we have here. See, amine it is 0 charge here. So Zn we have plus 2. Zn plus 2 means what? The oxidation state here 4, 3d, 10 here. So T subshell is completely filled here. That's why they will not absorb the light here. The correct option is C option, chromium. Hexamine, chromium plus 3, they will absorb the light here. Okay. So next question we have here, which of the following complex, follow I have written following, which of the following complex ion is not expected to absorb light, not expected to absorb light, they will not absorb the light. That means here their D subshell will be full of electron or empty it is, that you have to see only. Okay, so next we have out of this TiF6 2 minus, COF6 3 minus, Cu2Cl2 NaCl4 2 minus, the colorless species are, colorless species they are asking. When they will be colorless? If their d orbital is filled with electron or d orbital is empty orbital. Okay, that you have to check it here. And this option, which is the correct answer, please tell me in the comment box here. Okay, solve yourself these two questions and write the answers in the comment box. So study well. Thank you so much for watching.